So cat cafes are a new way for cats to find home. Basically, it allows you to experience the cat in a home-like environment. You can interact with them. It's like being in your living room. So you get a better idea of what the cat has to offer and whether you really have a bonding with it or not. I have cats that are mine by default. They're either too cranky, too old, have too many medical problems. Anywhere from 4 to 6 are technically mine. The rest of the cats in the house are all rescues. They're constantly coming and going. But I grew up with dogs. Cats weren't allowed in my house, and I didn't really get involved with cats until I went to college and my roommate had a cat. Opening up a cat cafe is the same as basically opening any business in the city of Philadelphia. There's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of money to be spent. It's time consuming. Another factor when we applied to be a cat cafe is that the city had no idea what a cat cafe was. It had to be explained to them. Basically, once we decided that it wanted to open up a cat cafe, we started looking for properties and ended up finding the space whose landlord is a cat-friendly person, someone I'd actually helped with rescue work, which I didn't know until after we agreed to sign the lease. And we've been here since March of 2016. There are rules about having cats and food in the same space. Basically, it's not allowed for health reasons. You can give away as much as you want, food or drink-wise. You just can't sell it. And since we're a nonprofit and we can't afford to give away food, all we have available is coffee. It's not about the food, it's about the cats and finding homes and getting them adopted. There are a dozen other coffee shops out there. You can go get it and bring it here. But we focus on the rescue and the cats and getting them adopted and not on the food part of it. The cats we find are often injured, have cigarette burns on them, have cuts or wounds from being kicked. They're usually from very bad neighborhoods where there are more pit bulls and abandoned properties and guns than people. Athena, who is here, she's an orange female. When we found her, she was terribly lethargic. She had bite wounds all over the back end of her, several, and on her legs. When we took her to the vet and started to try to clean her up, there was a lot of pus from abscesses, a lot of blood. It appeared that probably a dog had bitten her from the back end and then shaken her in its mouth. How she got away, I have no idea. I don't know how much longer she would have lived had we not taken her off the porch that day. Athena took several weeks of antibiotics and pain meds. We had to shave off the whole back end of her, so she looked a little funny for a while. But she's recovered completely. She has beautiful orange fur. She's a very happy lady, and she's here for adoption if you'd like to come meet her. I'm extremely happy with the Cat Cafe. I just wish that we could do more. The more people that visit, the more cats that get adopted. The more they get adopted, the more we can rescue off the street. The more we rescue off the street, the less cats that are out there suffering, and that helps to try to control the cat overpopulation that we have in the city.
I do everything here. I take care of the cats, take care of the customers. The main thing is really help connect the cats with the customers that come in. Cats are pain in the neck, so they always need their food and their water. Got to take care of their litter, of course. A lot of cleaning here, and we just hang out with the cat. It's a joy really to talk to most of the customers because most of the customers really love cats. Kathy is amazing, just from my interactions with her. She is nonstop. She has a full-time job. She runs the Cat Cafe. She's out rescuing cats, and I think she's rescued thousands of cats in the short time that she's been rescuing cats over a few years.
Every kitten that's on its deathbed, every cat that's on its deathbed or injured or sick or looks hopeless ends up in a home with a family who also has a beach house. They go from rags to riches over and over again, and that's what keeps us going. It's the happy tales, quote unquote, that make all of the volunteers or help all of the volunteers continue with their work, because you can't believe what people will do to animals or how they treat them. But when you see something that you've rescued living happy ever after, and the adoptive family sends you a Christmas card with a cat in a little Santa's hat, it's what keeps you going.